Alright gang, how we feeling? My name's Thew, and guess what we're gonna do? But yes, hope we're all good. I'm feeling a little bit snotty and congested myself, so excuse me if I'm all nasally and bugged up, but you know, ain't no snot gonna keep me from my robots, alright? But yes, big cheers to everybody who's partaken of the old Thew merch on the Teespring store. Seems to be going alright so far. We've made a few sales, so please do send me selfies and that if you get your stuff through. I'd like to see people wearing it. I think that'd be cute. Also, just launched a cheeky non-binary Raptor t-shirt. We're cashing in on Pride Month, but I'm gonna be donating any money from that to probably mermaids. I don't know. We're gonna see how we get on. It's a cute design anyway. And without further ado, I think it's time for a box or two. Box 55, 1 Henley Street, Nottingham, NG15BL UK. Alright, first up we have a little cheeky white one, which is very clearly from Japan. This is kind of weird because it's clearly come from Japan. It's JP Post. The stamp is Japanese, all the text here is Japanese, but it says it's from Finland. So maybe this is something Gundam related from Japan via Finland. Finland. And it looks like we have a certain Marcus to thank for this one. So nice one, buddy. This is a delightfully confusing label. Come on then, Sharperoo. But yes, I'm in the midst of working on a couple of pretty exciting reviews of some fairly legendary stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can drop at least one, maybe this time next week. Prime your inbox. Okay, Marcus, let's see what is this Malarcus. Look, it's so obviously Japanese. How is it from Finland? Or have they finally started marking the boxes? Because like, I'm always like, oh, it doesn't say who it's from, mate. So now it does. And it's confusing for a different reason. Anywhomst, I met this guy at TF Nation last year, I remember now. Greetings, Theo. I've been watching your content on YouTube for a while. I wanted to send you something while on holiday here in Japan. There. Now it makes sense. A local bookshop was getting rid of these for only 100 yen each. Is that a lot? Hope you like them and thank you for your videos. They really kept my inner nerd alive when I was deployed on a UN peacekeeping mission in Lebanon. Whoa, this guy's serious. Cheers, Marcus. P.S. Have you tried out the TF the Movie audio tape that I gave to you? Yes, I have. It mostly works. It's the audio tape version of the Ladybird books kids adaptation of the Transformers movie, and it's like listening to the story condensed down into like a 30-minute audio tape version. It really brings home that movie is nonsense. Then they go to this planet, then they go to this planet, then they go to this planet. But that doesn't make it rubbish. It's just, you know, a bit of reality. It's not a good story. I mean, it is and it isn't, you know. It's a good fun story, but it makes so little sense. And like, I don't know how people in America got on with it without the opening title crawl. There's an evil new force in the universe. It just starts. But yes, I have listened to it. I love the low budget sound effects. It's wonderful. Thank you. Anywho, what do we have here? 100 yen stuff. Oh, I recognize her. She's off of Evangelion, isn't she? Evangelion. How do you say it? UCC Coffee DVD Blu-ray. Is this like a tie-in? That's kind of cute. I like the idea of a toy in a cylinder. There's something really sort of Dragon Ball about that, you know, with the capsules. Oh god, and she's holding a tiny little iced coffee. It looks like a battery, like a literal cylinder of energy. But yeah, I generally don't do anime, but that is one I'm meaning to check out. Everyone tells me it's brilliant. She's very skinny. Good god. Is this the kind of body you get when... No, this is the kind of body you get when you just drink coffee. Anyway, little coffee cylinder lady. Thank you. Okay, what else do we have? Little bag of bugs, little bug bag. Oh, it's like a little combiner. Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay. This fella got a distinctly cicada-y vibe. Little bug fella with his silver butt. I think these are going to be your legs. You've got a little stag boy and a rhinoceros beetle, I'm assuming. Very bombshelly, isn't it? I think is a... Yeah, okay. He's just off. He's off. Ah, I see. And that plugs in there. There he goes. And then we have leg action. And the stag fella, we're going to call him Top Shop. How about that? Top Shop. And the thing says we have to clip these together. There we go, a little pair of robot pants. He's got a little dual cloaca there, which I'm guessing we gotta gangbang this cicada into. Come on. There we go. There we go. He was the wrong way around. I love it. That can't be his full head though, surely. And with two little fly guys, we've got a dragonfly boy. Oh, he's cute. Look at him with his little cheeky, big old eyes. Love a dragonfly. And he's got a little spitty tail thing. Some manner of bee boy. Do bees have 4 wings? Or is it like a 4-net? Hello. Okay, so he's got a little arm. He's got advanced sting capability. I love it. There we are, and there we go. All right. We have a completely impractical combiner. No hands whatsoever, no feet. He's got wheels and weapons. He can't ever live a normal life. That's great. I'm gonna call him Tetra Tetrapredicus. Why not? Thank you, Marcus. I love this buggy boy. Anyone want to have a go at translating what that might be? Might be a brand name? I don't know. Just general cheapo robot stuff in it. It's fine. That's what we like. Anywho, ooh, we got some sweetie gummies. Jesus Christ, who's this grimy caterpillar fella? What's his problem? This adorable little turtle friend here. I get that one, but then who's this creepy walrus insect? Oh, he's like a frog. There was an episode of Ninja Turtles where there was a team of frogs, wasn't there? It was like Rasputin, the mad frog. That's what we'll call him. I'm not going to be able to taste these with my stuffed up head, so I'm going to save these for another day. And hopefully they'll blow my head off. Small, dark carrier bag here. They always make my mind go immediately to dog poo. Now, I'm thinking this is not dog poo, but it does look sort of Gundam-y. Come on, we'll throw this together for giggles. These are fairly hefty plastic. I'm assuming this is a Gundam. It feels like quite a lot sturdier than your regular model kits, because the model kits are great fun to build, but once they're done, they feel all sort of weird and rickety. Like, the good bit with a Gundam is when you build it, and then afterwards it looks cool on your shelf, but like if you try and pick it up and do poses with it and that, they just fall to bits. There we go. Wow, that's a stance, isn't it? That's a power stance. That's the Tory power stance. Two pairs of arms. We've got fancy flared shoulders, or we've got no shoulders but a gun. Although, having said that, there are two pairs of pegs. Should we do all of them? Yeah, that's dope as shit, man. Who is this guy? That's probably not right. You're probably not supposed to do that, but, well, you know, breaking all the rules. So does anyone know who this is? BM002. Cool ass blue robot with like sonic spikes. He's got these packs here. These look really familiar. It's not Armored Core, is it? No, it's too Gundam-y. Although it might not be, I don't know, do I? So if Marcus or anyone can identify this cool four-armed Gundam-y gun boy with a huge Jesus shield, that's a band name. And finally, we have some fairly topical Godzilla little blind pack things. Are these model kits or just little statues? So we've got three. We got a purple one here, Gojira 2000. That's the Millennium design one, isn't it? And this is... oh my god, it's Destroyer! And indeed, King Ghidorah looks like... that's Batra there, isn't it? Or Mega Gyris? Should we have a look or what? Come on. Hey. Oh, the sweets they pack with these are always gross. I'm alright. What the? A little Hot Wheels leaflet? That's not relevant to my interests. So with a little clear stand, this looks like it's going to form some kind of diorama. A King Ghid diorama. Does that work? Not really. Look at it. Alright. Godzilla 2000's cool purple spiky back and some little reptile gremlin thing. He's got a little flick up action. Bow. Is it supposed to do that? Are you ready? Are you ready for the fastest build of all time? Done. Oh, that's cool. Little rubbery G-man. And he go on there, and he good. We've got a tear strip. I can never get these to work. Are you ready? So pathetic. There you go, that's more like it. A wingless Ghidorah, that looks so pathetic. Looks like a squashed rat, doesn't he, without his massive back regalia. There we go, it's pretty good, isn't it? Tacky little golden Ghidorah. He really has, like, the least imaginative colours. He's just gold and nothing else. There we go. Poke that in him. He's got a little clear thing so he can fly dominantly 3 feet off this tiny Martian landscape. He surely is the king of this tiny plastic square. We can pop these together and it's the makings of something. I feel like if we had sort of 15, 20 of these, this could be a good time. Or just two. Two's a good start, right? And let's just finish it off with a real quick bit of Destroyer. Chunky, headless, ridiculous plastic ass. Just elongate the bumhole there and pop that on right here. There we go. He's like super evil Baragon, isn't he? Baragon's usually nice, but this guy was just pure asshole. I really got shortchanged with his landscape. Look at this. Like, Godzilla's got a bit of coastline, Ghidorah's got a mountain, Destroyer just gets some broken glass. That's pathetic. Still, that's pretty good fun. I'm into this. And these are only 100 yen each. That's nothing, right? I assume. Like a quid? A couple of quid? Well, thank you, Marcus. That was a neat little holiday box. 3 icons of kaiju cinema. Don't know if you could call Destroyer an icon, but these two definitely are. This peculiar multi-armed robot lad, who I don't know who it is, but I like it. Eva Suit Coffee Lady, and the friggin' insect combiner. We're well in. I love it. Alright, massively successful. Thank you, Marcus, that was great. God, that little tape, I'll never forget that, man, because Marcus gave it me at TF Nation in a bag. The tape, one of the spiky pauldrons from Carnivac, and G1 Dead End's vehicle mode weapon. And then later on I was talking to this other guy, Jason, and he goes, I can't find this thing anywhere. I've been looking everywhere. I thought I'd at least find it at TF Nation. There's this one accessory I need. It's the alt mode weapon for Dead End. And I'm like, hold that thought. Just of all the things in the world that he couldn't find and that I happen to have upstairs, it's like a friggin' fetch quest in an RPG. Hey Thew, here's a G1 Dead End alt mode gun. I sure would love a G1 Dead End alt mode gun. Where did I put that G1 Dead End alt mode gun? Just so weird. I'll never forget that. That was amazing. Any hoops, let's do another one, shall we? Oh, look. Has this one come from Wes Leslie? I think it might have. What is this, number 4 or 5 now, Wes? Why do you keep doing this, man? I appreciate you, buddy, but you do spoil me. Okay. Be the reason someone smiles today. I always try to. A mostly empty card. That can't be right, but right with a W. Wes is just giving me loads and loads of sweeties. Yeah! Pure fruit yo-yos from Bear. 4 or 5 of those. 4 or 5 of the same but mango. Some of these gummy honey things. Chocolates from heaven. We've got white version and dark Peru version. Ooh, dark Peru convoy. Secret message writing set. Oh, okay. 2 invisible ink pens. The caps contain powerful black light beams. I'm game. I'm down with the spy tactics. This really doesn't pick up on camera, so I'm just gonna read it. It's more than meets the eyes. It's fried chicken with rice. Also, now I'm giving you the D. Oh, and he's drawn a big willy. Okay. This is not how I pictured my life going, honestly. Alright, cheers, Wes. I can do secret coded messages to my friends now, which, to be fair, is almost always going to involve drawing willies, isn't it? Snacks and banter. Alright, cardboard the third. This one also says it's from Japan, but clearly isn't. Like, it says Osaka, but we got Royal Mail stamps. Cheeky, awesome, foursome. Am I worthy to breach the perimeter? Oh. Dear delivery persons, thank you for the delivery. This is a package delivered to an important person and is looking forward for its arrival. Aww. Oh, this box thinks I'm important. Thank you, box. I disagree, but thank you. FAO, the Thew. I'm like a folklore creature, like the Gruffalo. Hi Thew, hope you're doing well. Been enjoying your chilled build vids and have taken the plunge into gunplay again. Sorry. If you've built Wing Zero by the time this arrives, I hope you're... Oh, it's Ben! It's gonna be Ben. I haven't built it yet, honestly. I very nearly built Hyaku Shiki the other day, but then it didn't end up happening. I had to go and do something boring. Now sink your Nashes into a Gundam with wings. Continuing to support your robot shenanigans, being my one and only Patreon. Oh, thank you. I'm barely worth it. Long live Thew and his channel, long may he reign! From Ben. Yes, we love you, Ben, thank you. Facebook.com/Atreus model painting. P.S. Ignore the Japanese newspaper. I shall do no such thing. I'll read every word. I've no choice but to ignore it because I can't understand it anyway. Very Japanese text-heavy episode, isn't it? Sorry. What do we have? Oh god, it's a real grade. Wing Gundam Zero. Ew, God, look at that. This is off the Endless Waltz, isn't it? I remember the Endless Waltz designs having all this flowery stuff, like the opposite of Death Scythe. Look at this. Oh, look at him though, he's so cool. Like a sexy swan. 3 real grade kits in. I've got Destiny Gundam, a stray red frame, and now this lad. Oh, God, I've got to start running from my problems. What I would like to do is finish off all the HG ones I've got before. Oh my God. Jesus, heck and flip. That is so many parts. This is like a solid week's building for me. But still, you'll keep opening the door for me and I refuse to step through it. I'm gonna have to make the leap at some point. But if anything's an incentive, that is the one. That is a heckin' good looking mech. Oh, very afraid. Thank you, Ben. This is great. Anyways, that's 2 from Japan, 1 from Belgium, and we're gonna close it off today with a big, massive slab of Canada. Oh, this is a very large, extremely heavy, massive cardboard chonker. And this comes from a chap called Gabriel, who was in a tearing hurry to move house. I do feel a little bit weird about it because there's some really good stuff in here. But he goes like, dude, I'm moving tomorrow. I cannot take this stuff. I'm sending it to you. I'm like, all right. I think I had a message to read out for this. Let me check. Yes, here we go. This is from Truck vs. Gun. Greetings from Canada. Truck vs. Gun here. Long time watcher, first time boxer. The time has come to upsize my family and downsize my collection. So these goodies are now yours to enjoy. If I may ask a question, with the last last few Generation sublines revisiting most of the characters and gimmicks from G1, I was curious if there's anything you couldn't get enough of and want more of, or if there's anything you think deserves a do-over. Honestly, I'm good. I feel like my needs are met. Maybe some throttle bots. I mean, they did the nitro charger thing, but I'd like a little pullback roll bar, battle charges, something like that. I miss the motorized things. I think they were fun, and I literally can't think of anything else that they haven't done already. But basically, I feel like we're okay. Generations is all right. I'm excited to see what they do, but I feel like whatever they do, I'll be alright with it. My needs are met, basically. Thank you for all your videos and injecting your positivity and humour into our hobbies fan media. What a very dry way of saying that. But thank you, buddy. It's much appreciated. Best of luck with the family and everything. That's a tough decision to have to make, but a very mature one. I applaud you. I'm going to go ahead and open the box now. I can't wait. Hey, this wasn't part of the deal. I don't recall discussing a Warbot Defender. Flipping heck, this is an old one, isn't it? This is like one of the first big third-party figures. Looks a bit of a duffer now, doesn't he? Next to the Generation Springer and the new Siege one as well. But I suppose he is quite important in the whole narrative of like third-party toys and that. Because like 2010, that was kind of when it all kicked off, wasn't it? I reviewed this in the Springer vid, the Generation Springer vid. I'll put a thing here. That was a good one. I'm pleased with that one. This, I think, is this Age of Extinction Hound? Yeah, it is, but it's like fancy. Has this been customed? This has got like a different paint job. Is this a custom or is this a KR? That's not a repro label. Is this like a variant? I don't recognize this at all. I got rid of my real one a while ago, so I can't rightly remember, but I'm sure it's darker than this and doesn't have the patches. And it definitely didn't have all this detail on. But whichever it is, the point is, thank you very much. Got some deluxe boys. Hey, it's Revenge of the Fallen Dead End. That's really strange. I was just thinking about this the other day because it had had very distinctive light piping. How's this work again? Flipping heck. This was a really like overwrought concertina of a thing. There he is. What a friggin' freak of a thing. God, he's great. Does he not have his light piping? Because I remember his face was like really clear. He had these like really interesting like segmented eyes. I guess it's kind of there, but I'm sure it was way brighter than that. I don't know, maybe it's a variant. It's fine. He was part of that trend where they always ended up calling the Decepticon repaints of Autobot cars. They just called them all Dead End, but he was like the only interesting one. He was sort of a weird zombie insect man. All the rest were just like Sunstreaker, but it is black. And we have Age of Extinction Drift, I believe. God, that's a very sexy Bugatti, but I don't even begin to know how this transforms, and I actually hate the way Drift looks in robot mode. So I'll just keep it like that forever. Pretend it's like all-spark power jolt. Treat it like it's an RPM or something. What is this large thing? This is Leader Class Power Master Optimus Prime from Titan's Return. Very nice. Very fond of this guy. Oh, he rattling. There's all kinds of crap in there. Oh my god, you're kidding me. It's movie one. Oh god, what a flopgasm of a thing. Oh no. It's this is Rescue Ratchet anyway, from the first movie. The G1 inspired repaint of movie Ratchet, which is a rubbish figure, unfortunately. Look at this. I just picked it up. This thing is always a problem. The head flap. See, there's his cheeky head, and that just flaps up there. But it doesn't really clip in, and then it just comes off. It's rubbish. Oh, what a shame. It's a nice idea. It looks nice, doesn't it? There we are. That's kind of behaving. It almost feels more Red Alert than it does Ratchet. Hey, crosshairs. This has got to be the, yeah, there he is. The older... Come on. It's not a great transformation, is it? What a weird bugger this guy was. Did he do anything in either movie? No, he had that moment where he was like a parachute man, but that was it. He was just there, and he had the worst voice. I don't know what accent I'm supposed to be doing. Am I Australian or am I a Cockney? I don't know. That's what he sounds like. Oh, we've got the whole gang now. It's flipping Bumblebee. With the Age of Extinction Inexplicable Ninja Stars. Were they in the film? I remember really enjoying Age of Extinction first time, but every time I've seen it since, I liked it less and less. I can't watch them anymore. Like the 1-2 combo of Last Night, literal worst film ever, and then Bumblebee, actually good film. It felt like I'd been in like gaslit movie fan denial, and then finally the veil lifted and I was like, oh, These films are rubbish. These bloody films have been taking space in my brain for 10 years, and now I can finally move on. Anyway, isn't that basically how everyone feels? We have the Hasbro release of Masterpiece Bumblebee. Strange packet. Spike and Bumblebee over here on Moonbase Thew. It does look pretty clean next to my version, actually. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but I think my one might be a knockoff. I don't really know. I can't tell. I don't know how to tell, but it doesn't feel very good, you know? But thank you, Truck vs. Gun. It's a great username, by the way. Brawl. Yeah, buddy. Deluxe movie brawl. Oops. Kind of fell off like a scab. All right, that's all of them now. I think I've got the deluxe one and the leader in the back and the Studio Series one as well. So we'll see how we feel about a three-way brawl video. Is there much to say about Brawl other than ugly tank bro? He's all right. We like him. Right, getting into the core of the package now. This is the real stuff. This is the one I recall being like, whoa, really? Are you serious? It's what the hell? Ocular Max. That's the one. Ocular Max Kojin. This is their flipping high-end Artfire figure. Look at this guy. It's a weird character, isn't he? Artfire. It's just Inferno with a Target Master, and he's got a white tummy and white socks on. Casual wear Inferno. Whoa, okay. Cool. Hello. Hello. Oh, this is really nice. Good God, mate. Squishy little tires. God, he's so beautiful. It's really heavy. But this, I think it was this one. I was at a convention once. It was one of the TF Nations, or possibly Auto Assembly. I got talking to Mark, this Irish guy. I've never seen anyone so happy with a purchase. He had the Inferno version of, I think it was this one. Because like there were 3 or 4 Infernos that came out all at once. He's like, I've been collecting for 30 years. I've never been so happy. And I can kind of see where that feeling comes from. This is really nice. So what do we think of a Ocular Max versus Masterpiece Inferno video? I think that could be interesting. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to get like, what about Fans Project Few? I can't believe you didn't include that one. I really hate that. It's like, look, this video is about this one. Don't have to include everything all the time. Like on that knockoff beatdown I did about Bruticus figures, I got a comment like, you forgot about the Hot Wheels Transformers, can't believe it's this video's about Bruticus. Leave us alone, mate. How did I forget about that? It's a different thing. Anyway, Ocular Max Artfire. Oh. Oh, God. There's a couple of more really big things in there. This feels dirty. Instructions for these deluxe guys, thank you. Collector card. Did anyone, like, care about these? Am I just doing that thing where I assume my opinion applies to everybody? Oh. This is a semi-translucent Optimus Prime trailer, which I'm assuming would imply there's a Year of the Horse boy in here. Confirmed. Look at this gaudy bollock. It's very Trump Tower, isn't it? Oh, come on, gotta do it. Can't not. I can't really remember how this works. Oh yeah, okay, so we unclip these. Been a while. Bear with me. But yes, this is the Year of the Horse Masterpiece Optimus Prime MP10 version. Not terribly warmly received, if I remember rightly. Because it's pretty close to the regular release, but just kind of less classically Optimus Prime. And sort of just gaudy and stupid. If you're gonna do a repaint of Optimus Prime, then do a repaint, yeah? Like all those Bape ones, they did like a blue one, and they did a gold version, and there's Black Convoy, who's amazing. But this one it's red, but it's the wrong red. Like you want him to be the classic, nice, vibrant red, but he's just sort of this lacklustery crimson, and all the classy silver bits have been replaced with horrible gold. And it was way easier to get than the actual one was. It did feel like a weird move, this one. Not necessarily a misstep, because it's not terrible, just a weird move, you know? Still, it does have that power. It does have that Optimus impact, but just a little bit sort of desaturated, you know? It's kind of how I'm feeling right now, just a little bit desaturated, you know? Not quite at full brightness, but still pretty good indeed. And the gold does give it a sort of fun Chinese knockoff quality almost. Year of the Horse. All right, yoff. And the final thing, I fully can't believe this one, all right? So again, I gotta say, huge love to Truck vs. Gun for this. I cannot believe this shit. It's the flippin' BotCon Machine Wars box set. Oh, baby. God, look at look at this. Megaplex, Obsidian, Hoist, Striker, and Skywarp. So is this Obsidian on here? Flippin', there's gotta be like a bit of Beast Machine sort of cross-pollination going on. Come on, let's check this out. So this is your Skywarp. I've got one of these over there, actually. This is the Revenge of the Fallen Dirge mold, and it's based off, the color scheme is based off the Machine Wars Skywarp, obviously, but it's kind of got mid-teleportation see-through bits. It's so tacky, I love it. So this, I'm guessing, is obsidian. This is the Hunt for the Decepticons highbrow mold. Where's my obsidian? There it is. It's a bit of a weird one, because this is clearly like an Osprey, isn't it? Like Incinerator, but this is a P-38 Lightning almost. Okay, it's fine. It's got 2 propellers, it's got stripes. Okay, I get it. This is such a good mold, man. Look at the detailing. I reviewed this back in 2011 on my old webcam, so I don't know if it really picked up all the detail, like all these rivets and that. This really is a miracle of a thing. It's so ugly in robot mode, I love it. Cheeky hoist from the old Sergeant Cup Generations mold. Just looking extremely slick in these sort of 70s colours. What if you've got a new head? I don't really want to try and transform it in case I break it. Looks pretty dated now, this guy, doesn't he? Especially like as Cup. Now that we've sort of cut the crap and gone back to the original aesthetic with Titan's Return and that. This does look slightly dated. Well, you know, it's all good. Oh, come on, Megaplex. This is the Transformers Prime Dreadwing mold, isn't it? I remember being really excited when I got that figure, and then very quickly falling out of love with it. I can't remember exactly why. I don't know, it seems okay though. I like its sort of prison pajamas look. The old extreme pinstripe. Weird pick to have that figure amongst all these Generations molds. And the choicest of all ones, this is freaking Striker. It's the Generations Warpath mold, which I love. In purple, which I love, and it's Striker, who I love. There she is, the chunky purple queen. I'm getting a bit of a Toxo Viper vibe off of this. Is it just because it's purple and it has like a gas mask face? Probably, but that will do me nicely. Truck versus gun. Oh, I just got that. It's Optimus and Megatron, isn't it? Duh. God, I'm so thick. My brain isn't functioning today. Why am I making a video? And we also have a cheeky pin badge, so I can pretend I went to BotCon. Yay, secondhand tourism. And that is the lot. My God, what a box. Flipping Machine Wars box set, Year of the Horse Optimus, all those movie lads, Crosshairs, Hound, Drift, Ratchet, Bumblebee, Fans Project Defender, Ocular Max Kojin. Oh, I'm dead. Current status, identified as maximum dead. Alright, I'm gonna go and have a really long bath, try and sweat this fever out. And I'll come back to you very shortly with fresh vids and hot skids. Is that good? That's all I got, I'm sorry. I'll be back very soon at full power with another one. What do you think? So until next time, keep it healthy. Random patron shout-out. Alright, big cheers this time to Chuck Clark for being a new patron and liking all my shit all the time. Much appreciated, my friend. I won't let you down. Peace!
Be sure to subscribe for more Theo's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.